Coming up on the Empowered Woman podcast.
Business is all about testing. Some things work, some things don't. Sometimes we have to pivot. That's just how it is. So don't feel alone if you are like, geez, I tried that and it didn't work.
Welcome to the Empowered Woman podcast, the #1 show on visibility strategies for women entrepreneurs. If you want to get empowered to be seen, stand out on social media, stages, TV, and more to make an impact with your voice and business, you're in the right place. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Marta and I'm your host, professional singer and visibility strategist. Welcome again, and let's dive into today's episode. One thing I don't talk about enough is the impact podcasting has had on my professional life and how it opened so many doors for me. So if you want to start a podcast or you want to level up your current one, then you need to work with my podcast strategist, Juliana Barbati. She owns a podcast marketing and production agency, and her team takes care of everything from editing and optimizing to scheduling for you, making this process a breeze for you. She's seriously the best. All her info is in the show notes. You can go to julianabarbati.com and tell her I sent you.
Marketing your business shouldn't feel like a mystery. Every busy entrepreneur deserves a process that provides clarity and peace of mind to empower you to grow your business with less stress and headaches. The Far Beyond Marketing Guidebook is your easy to read, easy to implement guidebook. Get it now and use code MARTA for 15% off. Visit farbeyondmarketingguidebook.com.
Hello and welcome, listeners. I'm very happy to be here with you. Welcome to the Empowered Woman podcast. You are in the right place. Yes, this is not Marta's voice. My name is Amy Parker, but I want to assure you, you are in the right place here. I am actually an artist and I'm also an art business coach. I have an online business where I sell my own paintings online, mostly using social media, and I also teach artists how to do the same. I as well do a little bit of instruction, but mostly I really, really love marketing and teaching artists how to do what I do, marketing and promoting yourself on Facebook, how to stay visible doing that. Now, I know Marta, she is amazing. I am in her woman's school, the Empowered Woman School, and I'm really loving being a member of that school. It has helped me greatly. I really, really love the framework that she teaches us in there. It really helps me to kind of zone in, narrow in with my own business, like using specific pillars so that I kind of know how to bring everything that's in my brain to my audience. So thank you, Marta, for that. That was super helpful. I also do some one-on-one coaching with Marta. She is my business coach, and she's really helping me to move the needle for my business. So I'm super happy about that and very thankful that I have met Marta. So I would like to today talk to you about how to stay visible in 3 main places on Facebook. Facebook's pretty much my jam. So I'm going to be talking about that, which would be your profile, groups, and pages. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about the concepts of these areas on Facebook and some tips on things like posts, reel stories, and lives. So let's get started. Let's start with your profile. So even though I'm an artist and I have made money with my artwork, 3 years consecutively in a row, every month, making enough to pay my mortgage and bills, which to me is awesome because I'm not a starving artist. And once I figured out how to do this, that's why I started helping other artists to be able to market and promote themselves this way. But you know what? No matter what business you are in, okay, literally, these concepts can help you. So within Facebook, there are 3 different main areas that I do teach my own members about. So the profile is where everybody is going to go to kind of stalk you at first. So the profile also is going to be, let's say, for instance, that you put out a post on your profile, in a group that you admin, and on your business page. Facebook is actually going to show it to the most people on your profile. Secondly, in a group. Thirdly, and unfortunately, on a business page. It is a pay-to-play game on the business page. You may or may not be there yet, but wherever you're at, these tips should be able to help you to stay visible. So on your profile, for example, when I first started, I basically was posting photos of my paintings. I also pressed the live button. I was going live showing people me actually creating. So if you don't create something and you're a speaker or you're not selling a specific product, maybe it's a digital thing or whatever, that's okay. You still can press that live button on your profile, talk about it. Here's a tip. Hear me out here. Do not be salesy on your profile. Okay. But it is important for you to kind of show the world and tell the world what you're doing on your profile. Now, I could really go into depth with this, but just real quickly, I want to say this is social media, right? Facebook is social media. And on your profile, we need to be social. And also, it should not just look like whatever business your business is. So when you go to your profile, you should have things about your business and photos, pictures, and lives, whatever. But it should also include things about your daily life or things that you love to support or what you are about. Now, you don't have to tell the world everything, but at least mix it up with some of that stuff because the profile is a little more personable. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, in groups, right, if you don't admin a group right now, see, I have my own group. It's actually called Amy Parker Art, same as my business page and all that. But my group is for my own art lovers, my own art collectors. So people who are interested in my art, I funnel into that group. I want you to do the same thing. So if you don't have a group yet, or even if you have a group, you can use some of these strategies to grow members in your group. But whatever you're promoting for your business, right, on your profile, let's say every third or fourth post, you post something about your business. I suggest to use attraction marketing here. Once again, we should not be selling. But anyone that is interested in comments, hearts, likes, loves, or, PMs you or whatever, get them into that group that you start specifically for your business. Because that way, in a group, when you post, you can actually sell in a group as opposed to your business page. Here's a hot tip. If you don't have member questions set up for when someone joins your group, I highly suggest you do that. And make sure that you ask for their email address too. Not everyone's going to give it to you, but that is one way to capture emails. Now, in my group, for instance, because I'm an artist, I do special things in there. I tell my art lovers, hey, when you get into this group, Amy Parker Art, my collectors group, you are going to see my paintings, my newest paintings first. You are going to have first dibs on my paintings. You are going to be able to get some really good sale prices on my paintings because when they go into my gallery, the price is going to go up. So think of something like this. I also do auctions in there with a painting once in a while. I have one sitting behind me I have to ship out tomorrow. So think of your business and what you are going to offer inside of your group that's going to make them want to join your group. They got to have something that's going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. I've got to be in here. I got to see what's happening. So just to recap real quick, profile, do a little bit of promo, no selling on there, but just like gather some interest, and whoever responds, funnel them into that group. Invite them to join that group. In the group, yes, you can sell, but I wouldn't be salesy all the time, right? We kind of got to get to know people, but you have more of a free reign to treat it more like, a business group. And it is a group that you admin, you make the rules there. All right, so let's move over to pages for a moment. Like I said in the beginning, unfortunately, pages have the least amount of reach unless you are running ads and things like that. So I still recommend to my followers and to my members of my membership and things like that to still have a business page and still be active on your business page, because think of your business page as a virtual business card. So when someone meets you or they're interested in what you're doing or whatever, they're going to go look at your profile first. And then here's a hot tip. I want you to connect your business page to your profile, like right in where it says info or about. You go there and edit that. Make sure that you have the link right to your business page. You can also put a link right to your group from your profile as well on Facebook. So I do have both. If you want to look at mine to see what I'm talking about, you most certainly can. If you want to follow me on Facebook, my name is Amy Prendergast Parker. That's my profile. Prendergast is a tricky one, Prendergast. But then you can kind of get like a visual of what I'm trying to help you out with here today.
Marketing your business shouldn't feel like a mystery. Every busy entrepreneur deserves a process that provides clarity and peace of mind to empower you to grow your business with less stress and headaches. The Far Beyond Marketing Guidebook is your easy to read, easy to implement guidebook. Get it now and use code MARTA for 15% off. Visit farbeyondmarketingguidebook.com.
So if you can at least make postings, you can schedule posts, right? Here's another hot tip. You can schedule posts now in all of these three main areas on Facebook that I'm talking about: your profile, your business page, and groups. I mean, yeah, what a wonderful thing, because that really saves a lot of time. So figure out, what can you fit into your weekly work schedule, right? Can you take 15 minutes to pre-schedule some posts on your profile, in your group, and on your page? Because this will save you time so you don't have to do this kind of stuff daily. But I would recommend going live once in a while in all three of those places, because being live really is a great way for you to engage with your audience. Here's another thing that I want to throw out there. If you are not going live, or you are going live, but you're getting minimal viewers that are actually on live with you, watching you, please don't fret. Do not be scared away from doing lives. People are going to watch on the recording, okay? And they're going to get to know and like you, want to follow you and see what you're talking about, right? So sometimes it takes a little bit of time to build this. It's not really a quick sprint here. It takes a little while to build up. I got a little discouraged myself in the beginning because, when I was going live, I only had 0 people watching, or just 1 or 2. And it was a little discouraging. But once I realized that, hey, all these people are watching me because they're commenting on the replay, or they're sending me a PM and asking me about my paintings or whatever. Anyway, hopefully that little spiel there will help you to still press that live button. Now, as far as reels, stories, you really should be utilizing these as well. And I'm going to give you a tip on how to make this a little bit easier, because no, I don't want you to be a slave to your phone. Sometimes we can get sucked into that social media, right? It's like, oh, someone sent me a message, or I'm getting a notification, or, I'm scrolling and scrolling forever. Amen. But I want you to kind of use your phone as a tool for your business and not as a toy. Like, don't just go on there and just scroll forever, right? Yes, it's important for us to be social, comment on a few things here and there. But remember the reason for you being on there, right? If you're using it to promote yourself and your business and staying visible, is for you to be visible. So reels and stories, you can actually create a reel. This is what I do, right? You can create a reel in the app, but to save time, you can literally record a few short videos depending on the time frame that you have. So for me, for instance, I'll record usually like 7 short videos. And then I will just go to my reel each day, upload it, and then I will share that reel. As soon as it's uploaded to Facebook on my profile, I'm going to press that share button and I share it right to my story. So, whoa, there's another amazing thing. So now you just did a reel and a story. Here's another thing. You can actually download that reel that you just made onto your phone and then go to your business page, hit reel, and upload that same reel that you just did. Same thing as I just told you on your profile. You can click the share button and share it to your story. Now, for me, I also share it to my art collectors group. So if you have a group go ahead and if the reel is applicable to the group, then definitely share it in there. You can do that as well. Hashtags are super important. You can kind of test things out. Business is all about testing. Some things work, some things don't. Sometimes we have to pivot. That's just how it is. So don't feel alone if you are like, geez, I tried that and it didn't work. Try and think of like specific hashtags that go with whatever it is you're talking about, whatever it is you're posting about, and make sure that these posts, like you don't really have to worry about it inside of your group, okay? But on your profile and on your business page, I would suggest using those hashtags. The group, why I say you don't really need to use them in there is because, you already have people condensed into that area. One tip I want to give you as well with groups is I suggest that you set it up private. You should set it up visible, but private. Okay. This way people on Facebook can actually find it, but they can't see what's going on in there unless they actually join your group. So that's another reason why I say you don't really need to use the hashtags in there. Specific hashtags for your group, for your members, if you want to, that's fine. But every time you make a post or video or anything like that, you don't have to worry about that there. So when you are on your profile, you probably will know when you're ready for this, but I highly suggest that you set your profile to professional mode because this way people can follow you. And if you are not in professional mode or don't have that availability right now, please do not worry about that. Just make sure that when you are making posts, especially about your business, that you set it to everyone, public, so everyone can see it. The little world icon, okay? So some of you that are like, oh, I don't dare to have a public profile, that's okay. You might change your mind in the future like I did, but at least set that post to everyone. So everyone can see it. Everyone can share it. It's a public thing. Now, you don't have to worry about this on your business page because everything on your business page is already public. All right. So I'm hoping that these tips helped you. We talked about profile, groups, pages. I talked a little bit about the concepts of all and how Facebook will push it out to most people on your profile. Secondly, your group. Unfortunately, last your page, but it's still important to use your page because people are going to go look at that. It's actually searchable on Google. That's another thing that I forgot to tell you. And think of that as like your virtual business card. So hopefully these tips have helped you and keep you visible because I'm all about that. Marta's all about that. She does an excellent job teaching you all on how to stay visible. I basically call mine like being an art business coach. I'll teach you how to market your paintings online, but marketing is about being visible. So if you would like to follow me, I already told you my profile on Facebook is Amy Prendergast Parker. If you would like to go check out my website, you most certainly can. That is amyparkerart.com. And you can find my groups and my business page and all that right from my profile on Facebook. If you have a specific question, a burning question, you're like, geez, I want to make sure that I can reach out to you. You are welcome to email me if you would like. And that is info at amyparkerart.com. Okay, well, I really, really hope that you've enjoyed this, hanging out with me. And yeah, good luck with all of your business ventures. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope this episode empowered you. And if you enjoyed the show, please join the Empowered Woman community on Facebook and share with friends or leave a review on iTunes so more people can discover this empowering message. Until next time, bye.